What is up, everybody? Mr. Sazah here with another video. Sorry I haven't been making very many lately, but things have been kind of crazy with work, and I play guitar on the side, and I'm in a band, so needless to say, it's been pretty hectic the past few weeks. So once again, sorry for not making videos and stuff, but wanted to take the time to do another video on just basically what I think about WWE right now. I really feel like they're not going in the right direction. Obviously, I've seen a lot of people's videos, and I feel like I'm not the only one. So I'm pretty sure almost every WWE fan is feeling like this right now. But let me just give you like my side on it. I think Batista coming back is really cool, but at the same time, it obviously has kind of hurt the company in the sense that the only reason he would come back is if he was able to main event WrestleMania, and that's just not right to me. I do like the idea that he's having matches on Friday on SmackDown and Raw, unlike the other guys like Lesnar, who just comes back to do pay-per-view events. So, you know, in that aspect, you know, it's cool to see Batista back, but in the main event of WrestleMania, no. With the whole CM Punk thing, as you know, CM Punk is probably my favorite wrestler. Rob Van Dam is another one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So, I mean, with the whole Punk thing, CM Punk, I can understand why he left, but one side of me is saying, you know, like, okay, if he gets adversity thrown in his face, he's just gonna quit and leave. You know, whereas, you know, instead of just sticking with it and trying to make things work, and try to do right by the fans and everything instead of this. But then the other side of me is like, well, maybe it's just storyline, and bottom line, he is the best. So if he's not given, you know, the opportunity to showcase this or main event pay-per-view after pay-per-view, then what's the point of him being there if they can't get off of their throne? And, you know, it's stupid. Triple H has always had this reputation of pushing people down, and obviously he's trying to just get out of whatever he can get out of whoever's getting the biggest push. We saw it in 2011 when CM Punk was getting the big push. He wanted, you know, I mean, Alberto Del Rio, he's good, and he really deserved to be in the main event, but they just kind of handed him the WWE Championship and let him have it for a couple months just so that Triple H could get something out of it and have a match against him. And that's obviously what's happening now. They're keeping the title away from Daniel Bryan so that Triple H can get another WrestleMania, and that's, pardon my French, but fucking stupid. There is no reason why Triple H should even be wrestling. He's old as dirt. He sucks anyways. I lost all respect for Triple H. I used to love him, but I lost all respect for Triple H when all this stuff happened with Punk and and what's happening now with Bryan. If it wasn't for CM Punk, I would have never gotten back into wrestling. I will admit I stopped watching wrestling for a while. It was around the time that I picked up guitar and kind of devoted all my passion towards guitar. And then one of my friends showed me the video of CM Punk dropping the pipe bomb, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is a really cool storyline. I gotta get back into this. And then I got back into it, and I've been watching ever since. I went back and watched everything with Punk's and followed all the shitty John Cena and Randy Orton storylines and everything from years ago. Honestly, this WrestleMania, I don't even know. You know, there's a few matches that sparked my interest, but everything else is kind of terrible. Daniel Bryan should be the main event against whoever. It doesn't matter. and it should be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and he should win. Randy Orton versus Batista. I don't even think that should. If I was making up a card on like a WWE video game or something, and I had to have Randy Orton versus Batista, that'd probably be the first match on the card. Like, why would you even main event it? And you know, you got a guy like Daniel Bryan. You have guys like Antonio Cesaro, who's getting a good push, who I felt like should have been getting a good push a long time ago, which is why I bought the action figure. Anybody that I bought a figure of, I bought them for a reason. I think that they're pretty good and that they're going to be a star in the future, but it's really hard to predict who's going to be a star when guys like Triple H and Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Randy Orton, John Cena, Batista, when all these guys just continue to hog the spotlight. I like the idea that John Cena is having a match against Bray Wyatt. I really do. I'm going to give him mad props for that, because he's been a main event star for years, and for a long time I didn't like him because he was that Triple H kind of character where he would kind of hog the spotlight. They would just push him into the main event and keep everyone else underneath him. So I like the idea that he's having the match against Bray Wyatt. Do I really like Bray Wyatt? I haven't really seen too much of him. I'm going to have to go back and watch him again. But, you know, I love the Shield. I love, I'm not going to say I love what they're doing with him. But at the same time, I can see where they're going with it. And I kind of like it. I mean, I like the idea. I mean, I don't know if I hinted at it the Royal Rumble prediction video, but I definitely think that WrestleMania 30, the Shield should be in a triple threat match. It should just be all three members of the Shield, either for the United States Championship or take the Intercontinental Championship from Big E, because honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Big E, and I definitely don't know how I feel about him being Intercontinental Champion. I wish they would just kind of swap the championships and give him the United States title and Dean Ambrose the Intercontinental title, because, I mean, let's face it, I mean, Dean is very good, and they've just kind of handed him the United States title, and he's just kind of, I don't know, they just do handicap matches, 6-man tags every once in a while. It's kind of stupid. So, but I like where they're going with it. I think Roman's going to be a big star. Obviously, I think everyone else feels the same way, but I feel like Seth is better than both. Dean's really good on the mic. He's got some good skills in the ring, but I think Seth, overall, is the best of the Shield. Will he get his push? Possibly. But yeah, that's kind of my state of the WWE, I guess, video. I don't know if there's anybody else I could possibly comment on. I know the Brock Lesnar and the Undertaker match is going to be one that I'm probably going to be drawn to for WrestleMania 30. Obviously, Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. I'm kind of forced into it because it's Daniel Bryan. But as of now, that's really sad that that's the two matches that I'm even interested in WrestleMania. I mean, last year, you know, I had CM Punk and The Undertaker, The Rock and Cena, Triple H and Brock Lesnar. I mean, The Shield made their WrestleMania debut. I mean, this year's WrestleMania, it's the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania, and this is what you got for a card so far is Randy Orton versus Batista. And Triple H hogging the spotlight. And Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, which is, to me, probably going to be the best match on the card. And that's kind of crazy to say. There's a lot of people that are going to probably disagree with me, but fact of the matter is the main event of WrestleMania 30 should be and should have been whatever, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. I mean, watch the match at Over the Limit 2012. Great match, 5-star match. Why wouldn't you want that to be WrestleMania's main event? I just don't get it. But I'm always interested to hear you guys' opinions and everything. And honestly, I haven't done any of these videos, so I'm kind of interested to see what people will say. So leave me some comments on here and tell me what you think, or do a video response or whatever. Because I'm always interested to hear what people think, and it kind of, I think YouTube can really help people understand wrestling and stuff a lot better, because it kind of gives you different perspectives on things. And like, as of right now, I'm not really drawn to the Daniel Bryan Triple H match, but somebody leaves a comment or somebody does a video response, and it kind of broadens my perspective on it, and I think about it a little differently. So leave me some comments on here. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed and left me nice comments. I'm going to have to do a shout out video because I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. So I will definitely do a shout out video and get everybody that's subscribed to me and left me nice comments and everything eventually. So thanks for watching, and like I said, leave me some comments, and I'll see you next time.